Hi, Lily. What are you cooking today?
Hi, Emma. I'm making vegetable soup. Do you want to help?
Sure. I love cooking. What do we need?
We need carrots, potatoes, onions, and some spices.
Great. Should I peel the potatoes?
Yes, please. I'll chop the carrots.
Do you always make this soup?
Not always, but it's my favorite. It's healthy and tasty.
Do you add any meat?
Not today. I wanted to be vegetarian.
What spices do you use?
Just salt, pepper, and a bit of garlic powder.
Sounds simple and delicious.
It is. After we chop everything, we'll boil it for 20 minutes.
Perfect. What else are you making?
Maybe some garlic bread to go with the soup.
Yum. I can help with that too.
Thanks, Emma. Do you know how to make garlic butter?
Yes, it's easy. We just need butter, garlic, and parsley.
Right. I have some fresh parsley in the fridge.
Great. I'll chop the garlic and parsley while the butter softens.
I'll check the soup. It smells so good already.
I can smell it too. What do you usually serve with this soup?
Sometimes I add croutons or a bit of grated cheese on top.
Oh, cheese sounds delicious. Do you have any?
Yes, I have some Parmesan.
Perfect. Garlic butter is ready. Should I spread it on the bread now?
Yes, then we can bake it for about 10 minutes.
Got it. The oven is already preheated, right?
Yes, at 180 degrees.
Great teamwork, Lily. We should cook together more often.
Absolutely. It's more fun with a friend.
Do you have any favorite desserts we could make next time?
Oh, I love baking brownies.
Yum! Brownies are the best. We should plan a baking day soon.
Definitely. By the way, the soup is ready.
Awesome! Let's serve it and enjoy our garlic bread too.
Thanks for helping, Emma. This turned out amazing.
Thank you for inviting me. Cooking with you is always a treat. So, what's your secret to making soup taste this good?
Honestly, I think it's all about using fresh vegetables and just a bit of love.
Love as an ingredient? Interesting.
Well, it sounds cheesy, but cooking is better when you're happy.
That makes sense. Do you have any kitchen disasters, though?
Oh, plenty. One time I forgot to put salt in the bread dough. It tasted so bland.
I did the opposite once, added sugar instead of salt to a pasta sauce. It was awful.
Oh no! Did anyone eat it?
My little brother tried it and said, "It tastes interesting."
What a polite review. By the way, have you ever tried making homemade pizza?
I have, but my dough never rises properly.
Maybe the yeast was old. Fresh yeast makes a big difference.
Good tip. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Mushroom, spinach, and feta cheese.
That sounds so fancy.
It's simple but tasty. What about you?
Pepperoni and extra cheese. Classic but delicious. Do you have any tips for chopping onions without crying?
Yes! Chill the onion in the fridge before chopping.
Really? I'll try that next time.
And always use a sharp knife. A dull knife makes it worse.
Good to know.
Speaking of tips, do you bake often?
Sometimes, but I'm not great at it. My cookies always end up too hard.
Maybe you're baking them too long. They should look a bit soft when you take them out.
I'll try that. What's your favorite dessert to bake?
Definitely brownies. Gooey in the middle, with a crispy top.
Yum! We should bake some together next time. By the way, do you use a lot of spices in your cooking?
Absolutely. Spices can turn a simple dish into something amazing.
What are your must-have spices?
Definitely black pepper, paprika, and cumin.
Cumin? I don't use that often. What's it good for?
It adds a warm, earthy flavor. Great for soups and stews.
I'll get some next time I go shopping.
What about you? Any favorite spices?
I love using cinnamon in desserts and even in coffee.
Ooh, cinnamon coffee sounds cozy.
Have you ever tried cooking international dishes?
Yes! I love making Italian pasta and Mexican tacos.
That sounds fun. I recently tried making sushi.
Wow, was it hard?
A bit. Rolling it was tricky, but it tasted good.
I've always wanted to try making sushi. Maybe we can do it together sometime.
Yes. We can have a cooking night with different international dishes.
Do you have any special childhood memories of cooking?
Definitely. My grandma used to make the best apple pie. I loved helping her peel the apples.
That sounds so sweet. My mom always made pancakes on Sunday mornings.
With syrup or something else?
Sometimes syrup, but I love them with fresh strawberries.
Mmm. Now I'm craving pancakes.
Maybe we should have breakfast for dinner one day.
Do you ever forget ingredients when cooking?
All the time. Once I forgot to add eggs to a cake.
What happened?
It was like a sweet brick. We laughed so much.
That's hilarious. I once spilled a whole bag of flour on the floor.
Oh no! How long did it take to clean up?
Too long. The kitchen looked like a winter wonderland.
The garlic bread is ready. Look at the golden crust.
And the soup smells amazing. Let's eat.
Yes, let's set the table.
Do you want to light a candle? It feels fancy.
Why not? Good food deserves a nice atmosphere.
Agreed. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, Emma. Thanks for cooking with me today.
My pleasure. We should do this more often. This soup is amazing, Lily. It tastes like something from a fancy restaurant.
Thanks, Emma. It's always better with company.
Have you ever thought about traveling just to try different foods?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to visit France for their pastries and Italy for pasta.
Same here. I'd also love to try authentic sushi in Japan.
That sounds incredible. Street food in Thailand is also on my bucket list.
Yes, their curries look so delicious.
What's the best dish you've ever had while traveling?
Probably paella in Spain. The seafood was so fresh.
Oh, I've always wanted to try paella. Did you learn the recipe?
I tried, but it's never the same without that special Spanish touch.
Do you try to eat healthy most of the time?
I do, but I have a sweet tooth. Desserts are my weakness.
Same here. But I've found some ways to make healthier desserts.
Like what?
Banana oatmeal cookies are great. No sugar, just bananas and oats.
Really? That sounds interesting.
They're surprisingly tasty. I can give you the recipe.
Please do. I need more guilt-free treats. By the way, do you have a favorite kitchen gadget?
I think my blender is the most useful.
Oh, smoothies?
Yes, and soups too. What about you?
I love my air fryer. It's a game changer for crispy food without the oil.
I've heard so many good things about air fryers. Maybe I should get one.
You should. It's perfect for quick meals.
If you could invite anyone to a dinner party, who would it be?
Oh, that's a tough one. Maybe a famous chef, like Gordon Ramsay.
That would be interesting. Imagine him giving cooking tips while we eat.
And maybe shouting at us if we mess up.
True. I'd love to invite my grandmother. She was the best cook I knew.
That sounds so sweet. Family recipes are treasures. That soup and bread were perfect. I'm so full now.
Me too. But there's always room for dessert, right?
Always. What do you have?
Just some chocolate bars. Nothing fancy.
Chocolate is always fancy in my book.
True. Let's have some with tea.
Sounds perfect. Mmm. This tea is so calming. What kind is it?
It's chamomile with a bit of honey. Perfect for relaxing.
I can feel my stress melting away. Do you drink tea often?
Almost every evening. It's my little ritual.
That's lovely. I usually go for black tea, but this is really nice.
Black tea is great too, especially in the morning. Do you take yours with milk?
Sometimes. I also like adding a slice of lemon.
Lemon makes it so refreshing.
Tea reminds me of my grandma. She always made a pot of tea when we visited.
That sounds wonderful. Did she serve it with any snacks?
Yes, always with homemade biscuits. They were amazing.
I love family traditions like that.
Do you have any tea time traditions?
Not really, but I remember my mom would bake apple strudel, and we'd have it with tea on cold evenings.
That sounds cozy. Apple strudel is delicious.
So, what should we cook next time?
Maybe something sweet?
Brownies, like we talked about earlier?
Yes. And we could try decorating them with frosting.
Great idea. Maybe we can experiment with different flavors, like orange or mint.
Yum! I'm already excited.
Me too. Cooking together is so fun.
By the way, if you could design your dream kitchen, what would it look like?
I'd love a big open space with a huge island in the middle.
Yes, islands are so practical for cooking and chatting.
And lots of natural light. What about you?
Definitely lots of shelves for spices and a double oven.
A double oven would be amazing for baking.
And maybe a coffee corner too.
Yes! With all kinds of coffee syrups. This has been such a lovely day, Emma.
I agree. Good food and good company, the perfect combo.
Thanks for helping in the kitchen.
Anytime. Let's make this a regular thing.
Deal.
Next time at my place, okay?
Sounds perfect.